Hey, everybody. How's it going out there in listener land? I'm touring. I'm doing a lot of touring. And one of the things that I'm doing is I was supposed to be in Toronto at the Ricoh Coliseum on September 29th. I'm still going to be in Toronto. If you're like, what the fuck, you canceling? I'm not canceling. But there is a strike in Toronto. There is some sort of a strike at the venue. And because of this, we had to move to another venue because I didn't want the show to be shut down. We moved from the Ricoh Coliseum to what used to be the Air Canada Centre, now called the Scotiabank Arena. It's still a union place, but it's under a different union contract, and they are not under strike. So because of that, we have to move. Because otherwise, there is a real potential that if they don't resolve the strike, by then the show will be shut down. So the good news is that the show is sold out. So if you have tickets, the tickets will be honored. They're going to email you all the details. I just wanted to alert people as many times as possible. But the good news is 1,200 extra seats are now going to be available because this is a bigger place. Okay, so that's September 29th at the formerly known Air Canada Centre. Now it's called the Scotiabank Arena. That's where the show in Toronto is going to be, my friends. JoeRogan.com for all details, and I'll let you guys know the moment that tickets are available because right now it is sold out. This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Black Rifle Coffee. That is what I'm drinking right now. I'm hopped up on it. It's delicious. They make fantastic, delicious tasting coffee, and they're founded by former special operations vets who combine their love of coffee with the great outdoors. They deliver badass roast-to-order coffee delivered right to your doorstep. And it guarantees you're getting fresh, premium quality coffee with every order. In addition to great coffee and gear, they also have a coffee club that makes things very easy. No lines, no running out, just great coffee shipped right to your door every month, bullshit free. And when you join their coffee club, you'll actually receive discounts and offers not available to other customers. And not only does Black Rifle make one hell of a cup of coffee, they also give a portion of their sales to veterans causes. So when you choose Black Rifle, you're choosing a company that supports our vets and serves coffee and culture to those who love America. They also have all kinds of other great shit. They have gear and hats and all kinds of cool stuff, but the coffee really is fantastic. It's delicious. It's some of the best coffee I've ever drank in my stupid face. And visit blackriflecoffee.com/Rogan and you'll receive 15% off your order. That's blackriflecoffee.com/Rogan. And again, I can't recommend the coffee club enough. It's great. It takes your mind off it. You don't have to think about it. And again, you get discounts and offers not available to other customers. blackriflecoffee.com/Rogan for 15% off your order. We're also brought to you by the Cash App, ladies and gentlemen. The Cash App is the simplest way to instantly send money to friends, but it's also the number one app in finance, and it's changing the way people interact with their money. It's adding features that you can only get from a bank and more than a few that you can't, like the Cash Card, Boosts, and Bitcoin. You can buy fucking Bitcoin. What? Yes. The Cash Card allows you to buy and sell Bitcoin. You can unload that shit too if you're like, I got to get rid of this. This is nuts. David Tell has the best ever joke about Bitcoin. I can't tell it. I don't want to give away his joke because I think he's still doing it. But it's amazing. Oh, back to the show. The Cash Card is a free, customizable debit card that you can use at stores or ATM, and it's linked to your Cash App balance as if it was a checking account, and it even lets you direct deposit your paycheck right into the app. Ooh-hoo! So if you're looking for an alternative to traditional banking, and many people are, millions of Americans have already started using the Cash Card, and there's never been a rewards program like Boosts. With Boosts, you get instant discounts every single time you swipe your Cash Card at coffee shops, Chipotle, Shake Shack, and beyond. Just tap a Boost in the app and pay with your Cash Card. The Cash App, again, is also the most convenient and inexpensive way to buy, sell, and withdraw Bitcoin. It's the shit, and you should check it out. Download the Cash App for free in the App Store or the Google Play Market, and don't forget, when you download the Cash App, enter the reward code Joe Rogan, all one word. you will receive $5, and the Cash App will send $5 to Justin Wren's Fight for the Forgotten charity. Ha ha. My guest today is probably the most famous astrophysicist of all time. It's right. That's not going out on a limb. A fucking great guy. A brilliant man, an incredible science educator, and just one of my all-time favorite people that I know. Please give it up for Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Joe Rogan Podcast, check it out.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan Podcast by night, all day.
So, why aren't there flying cars?
You just jumping right in. You don't say hi. You don't say how's the wife and how's the wife and
how's
kids.
How's everybody, man? How's life? How's your book that's been on the Times bestseller list for how many weeks?
Oh, the Astrophysics for People in a Hurry. That's been on the New York Times bestseller list for 67 weeks.
That's pretty intense.
That's a lot for any book, much less for a science book. And so that tells me, while all these Trump books are wafting in and out, this is bobbing like a cork on the ocean waves as the book of the moment that either praises Trump or criticizes him come in and off of that list. So this tells me that there is this unserved hunger that people have. There's a curiosity that this is serving. And it's to astrophysics for people in a hurry. That's kind of that's very purposefully juxtaposed. It's like neurosurgery in 4 easy steps. You know, if you saw a book with that title, you'd have to pick it up because you'd wonder what's going on.
Well, not to kiss your ass again, but I always say this about you, and I think it's important. You make learning stuff about astrophysics fun, and that's what's missing. You know, it's not that people don't like to be educated, that they don't like to learn. They just don't want to be bored.
That's a perceptive point because, you know, think of the image we have of, let's say you're in a school where most people don't go to college. You're in high school. And then last day of school comes. What do people do? They toss their papers in the air as they run down the steps. School's out. No. What's the rock song? School's out for summer. Was it forever?
And then ever.
Ever.
Yeah.
Then forever.
Ever.
Right?
Yeah.
So that attitude must mean the school didn't train you to embrace curiosity.
Right.
That learning was a chore, and now the chores are over.
Yeah.
So I think the educational system needs an adjustment. Forget whether or not you go to college, because you're going to spend more years not in school than in school, even if you do go to college. What you want, I think, are lifelong learners, lifelong curiosity.
Yes.
Where once you are trained and your curiosity is stimulated, the curiosity we all had as children. Children don't need to be taught to be curious. They are curious to the point of destruction of whatever it is they touch. Oh, what is this egg on the counter? What is this glass? What is this plate? What's under a rock? What happens if I pull a leg off a daddy long? You know, they are experimenting with the world. We don't think of it that way, but that's what it is. They're all born scientists. And I say this often. You spend the first years of a child's life teaching it to walk and talk. Then you spend the rest of its life telling it to shut up and sit down. It's this is the wrong combination. So speaking as an educator, I think a missing component of school is it the teachers? Is it the curriculum? I don't know. But when you get out of school, you should say to yourself, damn, I want to learn more.
It's almost universally accepted, too, that that's when your learning ends. When you get out of college, it's over.
Then you say you're done.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, you're ossified in life.
Yeah.
And that's how, when the job market shifts, you're not ready for it because you don't know how to think. You don't know how to learn.
Right.
And it's the difference in the workplace between the person who gets an assignment and say, Joey, Janet, I need you to do this. That's not in my job description. I'm not trained for this. That's one kind of person in a workplace. Another kind of person is, here's a new task I need you to do. Wow, I've never seen that before. Great, let me figure it out.
Right.
These are two completely different species of human being. And what the world needs more of is like the second case, where you take a new task and you say, wow, I get to learn. I'm going to learn on my own. I'll ask people who know more. You just embrace the act of learning to satisfy your curiosity. And I think this book is capturing that in the public.
Well, it must be doing something.
Yeah.
60, how many weeks?
67 weeks.
God Dang.
Yeah.
That's a lot of weeks.
Yeah, every morning I wake up, I'm calm, but I'm really not calm. I'm saying, holy shit. Sorry, you're live. I can't, can I say
Yeah,
that?
you can say holy shit.
I can